How's it going, Guardians? Welcome to another Destiny 2 video. So with the release of the final season in Destiny 2, Season of the Wish, the pursuit for Witness continues, and in today's video, I'll be showing you how to complete week 1 of Wishing all the best seasonal quests. If this video helps you out, you can support me by getting this video to 30 likes. Now without any further ado, let's jump right into the video.
The dreaming city. An awoken stronghold beyond the reach of any outsider. Such was my wish, granted by Riven, the last Ahamkara, who bargained only with me, until my city was invaded. First by the Taken King, and then the Witch Queen. Riven struck new bargains with them, and with her dying breath she granted a wish that laid a curse upon the dreaming city. But Savathun is shrewd and clever. In secret, she inscribed her true wish on the wall that governs the terms of Riven's pact with me. A wish to pursue the Witness. Only Riven can open the way. Riven, whose heart was torn out by Guardians. My Techeuns assembled to conjure her spirit now. We shall make Savathun's final wish, and hear Riven's final price.
After the first cutscene, you run through the Dreaming City and you clear out waves of Vex until you reach the Wish Wall. Here the final wish will appear on the wall, and all you need to do is shoot the symbols that appear, which then they turn into Riven's face. Once this is done, a new cutscene will begin.
Savathun's final wish, inscribed in secrecy, has been invoked by the Guardian. Grant it now, and feast upon the difference between desire and reality.
Such a long slumber. Such a rude awakening. Grant the Witch Queen's final wish, you say? I refuse.
Leave us.
Queen Mara, what a joyous reunion.
For what reason do you refuse to grant the wish?
Why would I, O Majesty mine? Lest you forget, I am dead, as are the rest of my kind. The Vanguard made sure of it. I need no reason to refuse your wish, only a reason to grant it. What could you possibly offer to entice my cooperation? It wasn't enough for your champions to slay me, but then you saw to the destruction of all my eggs. Well, not all of them.
Like the one in Savathun's spire.
One of many, hidden within my lair, away from your vengeful eyes. But if you were to secure them on my behalf, then you would also secure your heart's desire.
And ensure that the Ahamkara live to terrorize us once again. Very well, Riven. We have struck a bargain. I knew there would be a cost in bargaining with Riven. I did not intend it to be a cost we kept paying all these years later. But now, the Witch Queen's scrolls have confirmed my greatest fear. The curse on the Dreaming City cannot be undone. I've pored over 1,000 possibilities, but the Corsair souls trapped there remain. I won't give up on them. Even with the curse in place, there must be a way to bring my people home. A task for tomorrow, perhaps. All this pain Riven has inflicted, and still we're beholden to her. There must be alternatives to restoring her clutch. The resurgence of the Ahamkara now, taken or not, could be disastrous. The Reef and the last city went to war to stop them before. For now, above all else, we must pursue the witness. I need an operative to finish this bargain with Riven. Force her to enact the final wish. So while I ponder countermeasures, you do what you do best. Carve a path.
Once Queen Mara is done talking, you'll get the new seasonal artifact, Queen's Foil Sensor, as well as Wishing All the Best seasonal questline. The first step of this questline will require you to speak to Riven, and you can do this whilst at the helm, and you can just do it by entering this portal that's right beside Queen Mara. So go in there, speak to Riven, and she'll give you the next step of the quest.
Greetings, O guardian mine. I always knew we could work.
Now we need to start a Riven's Lair activity and complete it. This is a new seasonal activity and you can find it in the helm. The mechanics of this activity is easy to understand, but keep in mind you may get different mechanics depending on the portals the game makes you enter. The one I went through consisted of activating 3 plates in a room with spike traps and adds. Now the trick to avoiding these spike traps is to simply jump over them or jump around them. And at the end of the activity you will fight a Hydra boss, which shield has to be broken by defeating glowing Minotaurs and picking up the artifact they drop and using it against the boss. Once we've completed Riven's Lair, we need to head back to the Hollow Projector at the helm.
Bad news, Guardian. I bring word from the Techians. Riven's clutch has dispersed across the ley lines of the Ascendant Realm. They now orbit our reality like comets around a sun, hopefully not beyond our reach. The Techians are uncertain how this happened, but they've detected a massive surge of paracausal energy across the entire transit system. The residual energy has allowed us to predict each egg's trajectory across the lines. The Techians themselves were once scattered across the lines in kind. Guardians were there to guide them home, and we can secure the clutch using the same strategy. Riven has caused so much strife. And yet we prostrate ourselves to placate her once again. And too many Corsairs will die on this quest to give the Ahamkara a second chance. As I said, we once utilized the ley lines to find the lost Techians. We can use them again. Fight your way into the Blind Well and reroute the lines through Riven's Lair. We'll prepare landings for the clutch as best we can.
For the next step of the quest, we need to launch up a blind well activity and complete runs. Now you can find this activity in the Dreaming City. In order to get progress, you must complete runs at the blind well. Now you can complete multiple tiers starting from tier 1 going up to tier 3, as well as the heroic bonus wave at the end of tier 3. Each tier gets more difficult, but you can get more progress for completing tier 3 as well as the bonus heroic wave at the end of tier 3, which you have to manually start by inserting an unstable charge of light at the Oracle engine in the middle of the room. Now just keep in mind that blind well has been scaled to our power, so the activity isn't going to be easy. If you load in on your own, I suggest reloading the blind well until it's populated, or go in with a fire team and complete tier 3 and the bonus wave, and doing so will give you 50% progress towards the quest, meaning you only have to complete 2 full runs of tier 3 as well as the bonus wave, and you will get this step of the quest completed.
I'll handle the final calibrations from here. Come on back.
As for the final major quest step, we must complete the mission Polysemy, and you can find and launch this from the helm. This mission is pretty much just another Riven's Lair run. The mechanics will also be the same, so this whole step shouldn't take very long to finish.
The Techians were right. We did it.
Riven isn't the...
Once the mission Polysemy is completed, your quest will update and you must head back to the helm and listen to a conversation between Queen Mara and Osiris.
Guardian, does helping Riven sit with you as it does me? She is a blade held in our hand, held too tightly, or trusted not to slip, and it will draw blood.
Airing your concerns to the Guardian as well. Doubt is a useful tool, Queen Mara. Double-edged, is it not?
This wish was crafted by Savathun. Riven cannot be trusted with it. Has the Veil offered any answers?
My study has yielded many interesting curiosities. I understand how the Witness opened the Traveler, but not yet how to replicate it. I need more time.
I wish we had more, if you'll pardon the phrase. Time would allow me to insulate us from Riven's ulterior motives. But we've left the Witness undisturbed for too long. We must act.
Risk is a thing I've learned should be managed, not provoked.
Riven is risk incarnate.
To follow the Witness, I must reconstruct the bridge it forged through the Guardian's ghost. But the Veil is not a docile subject. Abuse it, and a similar fate suffered by the Dreaming City could repeat on New Muna.
So we bide our time, while you seek an answer. Until then, we have a dragon to charm.
Once the conversation between Queen Mara and Osiris concludes, the quest will update and you must go and speak to Riven.
Back from scheming with Mara, are you? Fear not, O Guardian mine. I hold no contempt for those who prepare contingencies. In fact, that is what I respect most about Mara. She is wise not to trust me, as I have never trusted her. For ages, Awoken and Ahamkara were both allies and adversaries, each seeking to extract a victory from the other. That is the nature of all bargains, to relinquish as little as possible, while securing all you desire. Our bargain is no different. It is not built on trust, but on the knowledge that upholding it will benefit us both. And that breaking it will result in more suffering than you can imagine. We must wait for another egg to drift across the ley lines and re-enter our reality. Continue securing my lair until then. Those who now trespass within it have nothing to bargain with, and are thus of no use to me. You would do well to keep that in mind.
After speaking with Riven, the quest will update and conclude for this week. You will have also completed triumphs as well as the Wishseeker Seasonal Challenge for week 1. So go ahead and claim the triumphs for some score as well as a seasonal challenge for some XP. Anyway Guardians, that's it for this guide. I plan on covering each week of the story with in-depth guides. So if you found any of this helpful, you can go ahead and support me by getting this video to 30 likes. I'm also currently on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my future Destiny 2 content. As always, my fellow Guardians, have a wonderful day and peace out.